Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Just about ready to roll. And starting this one, Brandon Woodruff. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low twos last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep him in the ball game.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now Cooper Bowman looking for his first big league hit right here. And that one lifted in the air center field. Perkins settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Davis digs in now. Caught everyone's attention yesterday afternoon with 3 homers. Line drive, and it stays fair. In comes the first run of the game as the Reds take the lead.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
1 out, runner at second. Aaron Judge, the next to hit for the Reds. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. Davis takes his lead at third with 1 away. Judge rips that one. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead. Next for Cincinnati, Noelvi Marte. That's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 12, Austin.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's Austin Hayes. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Freeland squeezes it, and that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Reds 2. We go to the bottom of the first.
That's ball 4. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. 3. Out.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Spencer Steer. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. 1 down.
Those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Freeland makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Batting 9, the catcher, Matt.
2 outs, base is empty. Matt Nelson, the next to hit for the Reds. trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Matt Nelson with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So one left for Cincinnati as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Woodruff back to work. That one ripped. Hauls it in for the out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
And there's a foul ball. Woodruff, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And a rope into center field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. There's a swing and a drive, and that gets down into the gap. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now the third baseman, Noelvi Marte. Golden opportunity right here. There's a line drive to left field. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they lead by 3.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Austin Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down, as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. In the air, right side, Freeland sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Reds 3 and the Brewers nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Back here in Milwaukee. So the batting order turns over. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Elly De La Cruz. 1 for 2. And that one hammered. And that is a foul ball. That one hammered center field. Back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Cooper Bowman, the next to hit.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Late with the swing there. Bowman, 25 years old. He's actually a former Rule 5 draft pick. One. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is that. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. And midway in the fourth. And we're back. And the batter now is.
That's ball 4.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. DL Hall.
And he comes on here for the first time this season.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
Runner at third, nobody out. Aaron Judge at the plate. The other way. Freeland puts it away. Runner tagging from third. He'll score the sac fly, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down.
Bottom of the inning. The batter will be the shortstop. Andrew Monasterio. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch.
Second baseman,
clearly he had him
Oliver.
Done. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Foul ball. The Brewers still looking for their first hit in this one. Up and in, and it's 1-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now.
No balls,
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Gone in order are the Brewers. All right, we go to the back to the top of the lineup. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Perkins makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all. Bottom of the
ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base.
Now, Joseph
Now batting,
Ortiz.
the third baseman,
He is struck out,
Joseph
and he is walked.
Ortiz.
Swings through that one for strike one.
And it really looks like these
0-1's the
hitters
count.
have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to
0-2.
commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as
Up
it started.
next for the
3-pitch
Brewers,
strikeout. You've got
the
to be
left
better at the
fielder,
plate right there, at
Eric.
least to foul something off, extend
Huh.
that at bat.
Haas now in the box. Comes up empty
0-1.
with a swing there. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground. Out number 3. Brewers strand a couple. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Hall back to work. That one the other way. Lays out and makes the play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play right there. An excellent diving catch. You can
Andrew
absolutely tell he
Davis.
was all in tracking that ball down.
In now for the Reds, Andrew Davis. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a double. 4th hit of the night for him. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That's hard hit on the line. And makes the grab. Runner tags and will move up to third.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Here's the third baseman, Noel V. Marte.
Noel V.
It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And first offering is fouled off.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-0.
The center fielder, number 12.
Runner at
Austin
first with 2 away.
Hayes.
Here's a high chopper and a foul ball. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now it's going to be Andrew Monasterio.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit to them.
Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
As he was out front that time.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today.
Ball
Kind
one.
of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that K brings him into double
Now
digits for the
batting,
game.
The second baseman.
Next for the
Oliver
Brewers, Oliver Dunn.
Dunn.
Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just
0-1's
throwing
the
whatever
count.
the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't
shaking off the catcher very much at all today.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 7 no-hit innings in the books. It's the Reds 7 and the Brewers nothing. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see. 3. You're out.
That's ball 4. You're out. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. 3.
Leading off for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Into center. Perkins on the move. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right
Up
there.
next
He
for
saved
Cincinnati,
extra
the
bases
second
for
baseman,
sure. If the
Cooper
pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to
Bauman.
catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a ball line to center. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Davis. That one ripped left field. Out of here. He's done it. He's got the cycle. Some history here, and what a game he's had. Chris, you hit for the cycle, so you know what this is like.
It's a really cool thing to accomplish, especially when your team gets the W. And one thing that gets lost in this is that you had at least 4 hits in a ball game, and not a lot of guys can even say they did that in the course of their career.
Well, there's no doubt he knew what was at stake as he dug in, and who knows if he actually tried for it there, but either way, he delivered. Man, that cycle, it's just so rare, but always so special to see, and especially when it finishes with a home run. That was awesome.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. D.L. Hall out of the game, and as he
Now
heads for the
pitching for the
dugout, we'll take a
Brewers,
quick break. New
number
arm on the
31.
mound when we get back. So the
Yoel
Brewers bring out a new pitcher from the pen,
Payamps.
Yoel Payamps.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here comes Aaron Judge. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the back now as they
pitching
hand the ball
for
to a fresh.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits?